Hi, it's Haley with our October Ag in the Classroom lesson. I am so glad to be joining you this way, and I'm really excited to get started on our lesson this month. October is pork month, and pork is the meat that we get from pigs. So can anyone remind me what state we live in? Iowa, and Iowa has more pigs than any other state in the United States. So without Iowa, we wouldn't have bacon or ham and things, meats like that we all love to eat. I have a couple questions about pigs that I want you to think about before we get started on our deeper into our lesson. How are pigs raised? How do farmers take care of them? Do all pigs look the same, or do some look a little different with because they're different breeds? What do pigs eat? And where do pigs live? We are going to dive deeper into all of those questions today. So who has been on a pig farm in our class? We are going to read a quick story about a pig farm, and then we'll talk more about it after we read it.
Welcome to our farm. Welcome to our farm. We invite you to join us on a trip to the farm. We hope you enjoy this chance to meet our real farmer family and see their animals. The tour is about ready to start. Remember to be quiet so you don't scare the animals. Hi, we are Bethany and Michael, and we live on a farm in Iowa. Have you ever been to a real farm? Well, we'd like to take you on a tour. This is our dad, Denny. He and our mom, Janice, are farmers. Some farmers take care of animals. Guess what animal we have on our farm? We have pigs on our farm. The main job of a farmer is to make sure the pigs are healthy and well fed. Do you know what pigs eat? Pigs like to eat foods like ground up corn, soybeans, wheat, and grain, sorghum. We feed our pigs corn and soybeans since these crops are found here in Iowa. The silver grain bins hold the feed for our pigs. Pigs get thirsty, just like you do, so it is important for them to have water at all times. Look closely. These pigs are drinking water from a small tube. Does it get cold in winter where you live? Well, it sure can get cold in Iowa. We like the cold because it means we can play in the snow. But pigs don't like the cold. That's why we keep pigs in buildings. We have a pig heater that keeps our pigs warm during the winter. Did you know that pigs can't sweat? That's why during the summer, if it gets hot, we use fans or water sprinklers to keep our pigs cool. It's like using a fan or going to the swimming pool to cool off. An exciting time on our farm is when a mother pig gives birth to piglets. These piglets are drinking milk from their mother. These pigs are small enough for us to hold. Look at their noses. They are called snouts. Pigs make funny noises with their snouts. Can you make a sound like a pig? There are usually about 8 to 12 piglets in a family. A family of piglets is called a litter. How many piglets can you see in this picture? The skin on these piglets is soft and pink, but the hair can be different colors. Older pigs, like these, have hair that is rough and bristly. Even though pigs are smart animals, their size keeps them from being pets. By the time they go to market, they will weigh about 250 pounds. Well, that's the end of our tour. Thanks for coming to visit. We hope you can come back again soon.
Our story told us a little bit about pigs and helped us learn that pigs live on a farm. So in Iowa, pigs usually live inside of buildings, and that protects them from the weather and predators and things like that. But that doesn't, other parts of the United States, pigs are able to live outside when it doesn't get as cold or as hot in those parts of the country. So in our story, what did the pigs eat? Does anyone remember? I think our story said corn, ground up corn, soybeans, maybe wheat, maybe some other types of grains and things like that. But pigs in Iowa love to eat corn and soybeans because we grow so many corn and soybeans here in Iowa. So the first thing that they love to eat is field corn. Field corn is different than sweet corn. We love to eat sweet corn. People like to eat sweet corn, but field corn is not made for people to eat this way. It is made for animals to eat, right, like this. Otherwise, it is processed into other things for people to eat. So field corn is used for people in like corn tortillas or corn chips, corn Chex cereal. It's also used to make something called corn syrup, which is in pop and gummy bears and different kinds of candies and things like that. And then it's also used to make fuel, to make ethanol that goes in our gasoline, that mixes with gasoline to make fuel for our cars to go. So field corn is used for a lot of different things for people, but animals just like to eat it like this. So it's hard, it's not like our sweet corn, and so they eat it like this. This is it on the cob, that's the cob. Then we take it off of the cob to be just the grain. And then we also will sometimes chop it up a little bit like this so that it is easier for the pigs to eat. So that's kind of the different ways that we eat that pigs eat the field corn. Then they also eat soybeans, and soybeans are little brown beans. They have a little black dot on them. If we can see really good, see that little black dot? That's how you know it's a soybean. And soybeans are grown a lot in Iowa, and pigs also like to eat them as well. So usually they will chop them up, kind of like I showed you with the corn. They will chop them up a little bit and mix them together, and then the farmer will either store it in a big bin and then just feed it as needed, or they will go and buy feed that's already mixed all together. This video shows the corn getting grinded up for the pig. So it goes through this machine and gets broken into smaller pieces, and then it fills up this big tank, and then it's mixed with other feed for the pigs. This video is showing what a big feed mixer will look like. So this is some different ingredients than just corn and soybeans, but this is where we would put the corn and soybeans that have been broken up or grinded in like that last video, and then it will be mixed up. The last thing I want to go over is the different breeds of pigs. So as you can see in this picture, these are all pigs, right? They all have the snout noses, maybe a curly tail. They all have the same body shape, but they all look a little different. That's because these are all different breeds. So a breed is just a certain type of an animal. So all of us in the classroom might have a pet. Some of us might have cats, some of us might have dogs, some of us might have a reptile or a hamster. But if everyone who had a dog brought their dogs into class, would all the dogs look the same? No, because we would all maybe have different breeds of dogs. So a golden retriever is a breed of a dog, and a lot of golden retrievers look the same, but they look nothing like other breeds of dogs. And so all of these are types or breeds of pigs, and we're just going to go over them really quickly. This breed is so cute. This one is just called a spotted pig, and you can see that the spots are a little bit different. And one thing that's kind of fun about these is that their ears are really floppy. So some pigs have floppy ears and some pigs have pointy ears, and we'll see if we can spot the differences between the different breeds. This breed is just called the large black pig, and you can see they have super floppy ears. This is called the Landris pig, and so this is sort of maybe the kind of pig that we think of when we think of a pig. We think of a pink pig with a snout and a curly tail. So that this is kind of what we think of when we think of a pig. Their skin is sort of pink, but they do actually have some white hair on top, but it's just kind of hard to see. So that's why they look pink. And they do have to be careful in the sun. They can get sunburned. This breed is called a Hereford breed. There's also cows that are called Hereford cattle. And so they sort of look the same as these pigs. These are called Hampshire pigs. And as you can see, these have the pointy ears that go up. My kids like to call these the Oreo cookie pigs. And there's also Oreo cookie cows that sort of have the same markings with the black and the white and the black. These are Duroc pigs. Nice brown ones. Looks like they just have one color and floppy ears. These are Berkshire pigs, and again, they have the pointy ears. So the pigs with shire at the end of their names, so there was Hampshire, there's Berkshire, there's Yorkshire, I'm sure there's other breeds. If they end in shire, then they have pointy ears. So the last part of our lesson for today is just a little fun activity. We are going to do a little bit of a coloring activity. So the first thing that we have is a little pig that you can color. I will put the breeds of pigs up on the slides, or up on our video at the end of our video. And you can pick a breed of pig to color your piglet. You can pick a farmer that looks like you or looks like a farmer that you know, but keep in mind that not all farmers look the same, and each farmer looks a little bit different because farmers aren't just men who wear overalls or things like that. Farmers can look like anyone, and they can make farming look any way that they want to. They can manage their farm any way they want to. And so just keep that in mind when you're coloring, that a farmer doesn't look just a certain way. Anyone can be a farmer, and any of you can be a farmer. So we're going to first color our farmer and our pig. And then for another activity, we have some items that come from pigs. So I'll go through them really quickly, and you can talk about it more as a class. There is chalk, heart valves, insulin, leather, gelatin, crayons, cosmetics or makeup, pork chops, Canadian bacon, ham, sausage, and bacon. So those are some things that we get from pigs that you might not have thought about. And so your teacher can hide these around the room. And then there's also little sheets that you can check them off. So once I find the bacon sheet, then you can mark off the bacon with a check mark, or you can do an X, whatever works. Can you see that? So that's just another fun activity that you can do. And I think that is all that we have for today. So if you have any questions that your teachers cannot answer, please have them send me an email or write them down. And for my next visit, I will be sure to ask you all what you have learned, or if you have any questions about pigs. And be thankful for a farmer whenever you're eating your next sandwich with bacon on it. Be thankful that a farmer took care of those pigs for us, and we get to enjoy delicious bacon. Thank you.